evening. All right, here we are. So, lots and lots of stuff has happened in the market, lots and lots of stuff. So, let's go ahead and get right on into it. I have been gone for the last 4 days, so I really haven't been able to update you guys too much, especially on YouTube. Facebook, I've been able to update you guys as much as I could, but on YouTube, y'all been just basically stuck because I can't even do the community feature and get you guys up to date. So, if you're not on Facebook, you're really missing out. Let's go ahead and dig in and make this stuff happen. So the first thing we do on every one of our videos is go to the Bitcoin dominance. I have not looked at this like at all because I've been in the field with the military, so I really have not been able to do anything lately. So let's look at what we got. Ooh, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Okay, so wow, this is amazing. So let's go to the weekly. Let's look what we're looking at real quick. This was our weekly breaker. We just slid right through that, went to this breaker, slid right through that. We are at this breaker. We have slid right through there, and we did not close underneath it, but we closed right at the bottom of it. And we did get some sort of a major reaction. However, it has just completely collapsed. So, wow, we have not officially lost it yet. I want to say we haven't officially lost it. No, we haven't. We haven't actually lost it yet on the weekly. But damn, are we close. So this looks really, really bearish, which is very good for us because this chart means that there's a higher percentage of money moving away from Bitcoin into altcoins. So as long as it keeps dropping, our alts are going to keep flourishing. This is a really good sign. Let's go to the 4 hours, see how it's acting. Okay. Well, this looked good. Holy hell. Guys, this is really, really big information right here. So basically what this means is that money just continuously flows out of Bitcoin into our alt market. As you guys have seen in some of my videos, I am long-term bearish on Bitcoin. Long-term bearish on Bitcoin. I think this is like the last final hoorah for Bitcoin in this bull market. It easily can get to like $200,000, $300,000, I believe. However, this is a really, really bad sign for people who are in Bitcoin. So yeah, the final little stop I do believe we have in this before just absolute dominance and it's just over is this block right here, and realistically any of this right here, but mainly this block. If we get below our previous lows, like that just means that Bitcoin is utterly screwed. Wow, that's really, really healthy for us. So as an alt trader, I love it. If you're a Bitcoin maximalist, this chart has to terrify you right now. Absolutely terrify you. All right, yeah, altcoins still look good. We are definitely in the area where we should be bouncing, and we're not. We are not bouncing like we should be, which should be terrifying as a Bitcoin holder. I don't own Bitcoin, so I'm doing fantastically well. So I don't really care if it does collapse. Let's look at the total too. Ooh, okay, let's see what we got here. It never did lose the 4-hour breaker. That is awesome. Wow, it just held that really well. Let's dive in on here. Yeah, we tapped it. We looked at that. We just tapped this level. This is a 4 hour as well. Was it a 4 hour? Pretty sure it was. Let's check it daily. No, it was a daily. So this came down here. This was a daily level here. Came in here, tested the daily. Then went down here and tapped this daily and popped right back to the upside. This looks extremely healthy. And with how far Bitcoin is dropping, the alts are holding up extremely well. So this is a really, really good sign for all of us. Give me a second. Yeah, this all looks really, really good. Okay, we do have people in here. If you're in the chat, go ahead and give me a holler. I would love to hear from you guys. So yeah, total 2 looks great. No issue at all with any of this. The total 2 looks amazing. This is extremely healthy. If we lose this breaker, we get a little bit concerned. But as long as we don't lose this breaker, like we are absolutely golden on the alt market. And I mentioned that on Facebook a couple days ago. I said, guys, the market looks really, really healthy. And all I was looking at is this total 2 chart because it just looks amazing right now. Okay, there we are. So Bitcoin dominance looks really good for alts, but we are at a precarious spot. And this is the place where you have to think there'd be some sort of a reaction from Bitcoin. If not, it's just going to completely, absolutely crush right through. And the total too looks really good. Awesome. Let's go to the Bitcoin parent, Bitcoin chart. And Bitcoin. This was my expectation. I drew this out in our last video. Look at that. We have hit our sweet spot. Awesome. Told you guys, this is the spot I was looking for. And I called this up here. I said, this is where I expected to get to. I say we have a low that has not been swept here, a low that has not been swept here. There's too much liquidity here. We have this massive, massive weekly level right here. The 2-week level from the very top of the wick all the way down here. I said anywhere in here is absolutely a beautiful, beautiful purchase. Yeah, guys, like this is incredible. So the sweet spot has been hit. We have officially reached our target. Let's look at our RSI. We do still have a bearish divergence, or we have not have a bullish divergence yet. Yeah, this does have a lot of strength. So this might not be done dropping. We might not be done dropping. We may still continue having drops down there because on the daily, we do not have any sort of a higher RSI. It keeps getting lower and lower on the RSI. Let's go to the 4-hour. Okay, 4-hour has not really. No, we don't. We do not have any sort of a bullish divergence like anywhere. Ooh, this is a little bit concerning. Well, there's some here. Let's go to the 4-hour daily again. Definitely not in the daily. 4-hour, I see something. This is the only glimmer of hope I have for this move being done. Right there is a lower low, and right here is a higher low. So that looks good. I will give that. So we do have a bullish divergence on the 4-hour. That looks good. And also we do have a no, it's too much volume here. I think there's still too much volume for the daily. Yeah, we definitely have a lot of volume. So we are not decreasing volume yet. Like this still has a lot of power. I know I've seen a lot of people on Twitter talk about how this massive candle up. This is the one that pumped it up. This is Elon Musk getting into Bitcoin. This is what it was. Elon Musk said, I want to get into Bitcoin. And it shot the damn thing up like instantaneously. So this right here made a massive inefficiency. So what a lot of people are hoping for is that it comes down here and basically closes this entire level. So basically come down here, hit this level so that this inefficiency is filled. Because if you go to a 4-hour chart, you guys can see how it just exploded upward. And because of that, we never actually built any support here. Anytime you explode upward, it becomes an inefficiency. And so a lot of times the price will come back in and just retap it. So I would not be surprised if we come down here further in our sweet spot, tap there, and then continue up. And that would make a lot of sense. I think I like that. Okay. I'll get to that later, Blake. Promise you I will. Okay. So, yeah, we called this. Like, this is absolutely gorgeous, guys. Like, if you've been paying attention to the group, you've paid attention to the videos, like, this is exactly what I was expecting. Absolutely gorgeous. This technical analysis does work. And if you go back and watch the video step by step, and I promise you, I lay this out exactly how I'm expecting. So let's talk about options here. What are our most likely scenarios? I think that, well, obviously, we've already cleared this 2 levels. So the bullish case, where we just continue right back up at this level, already is invalidated. We have swept these 2 lows. Now that all this liquidity has been tapped, can we continue back up? Yes, absolutely. And this is actually a really, really good spot to start shooting back up. The next level is right here. I think that filling that inefficiency is a pretty decent option right now. I think that does make sense. We haven't actually tapped this 2-week level, and this is the level that everyone's looking at. If you go to the weekly chart, you can see that realistically, this level should be right here. However, I included the very top of this wick simply because it's such an obvious level that I expect it to get front ran, and I want to make sure that our bids get filled. So I'm okay taking this essentially like 10% drop, I think that the 10% drop between here, or spacing between here, I think it's worth to start leveraging in anywhere in this area as well. So yeah, I'd love to get the sweet spot, or this part right here hit. I think that makes a lot of sense. And yeah, continue back up. Now, here's the thing though, and you have to be very cautious. We still don't have any real bullish market structure or bullish momentum. This even looks like it very well could be a flag. This could be another flag, which continuation down. So another bear flag. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I don't hate that either. And I think it's a solid case that this is actually what the Elliott wave looks like. So maybe something like this, or 1, 2, 3, 4, and then something like down here for the 5. I think that's pretty possible. I think that's pretty reasonable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and it matches. I think it works out pretty well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5. Yeah. A, B, C. Yeah, I think this makes sense. I think this actually, the count makes sense without diving in here, really seeing it. So this could be an impulse. And this could be an impulse. So starting up here, I think it's right here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Essentially, this entire thing's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you have some sort of a complex correction. I don't know exactly what this is. Some sort of a complex correction up, and then your next impulse down. So once you have that, then you're going to have on the macro scale, and this is all Elliott wave. That being said, I really don't use it that much, but this is really obvious. So I'm going to go ahead and look at it at least. A, B, C. So A, B, C. So the 5 wave down, corrective structure up, C wave down. And if that's the case, then this very possibly could be the end of this correction, then it continues back up. I think it's very likely, seeing that we're going right into this major level. And yeah, this makes sense to me. So we'll see what happens. The point here is that there's I think a pretty damn good case for an Elliott wave. One more wave down, and then a expansion up. Now, for a 5th wave, though, and this is something you've got to be careful with. On any sort of a 5th wave like this, you have options. I'm going to go down here and explain this real quick. So for a 5th wave, let's see. I have a magnet on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Okay. So generally, what you're looking at is you're going to have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as long as, and the rules of this are going to be the 3rd wave's often the longest, but never the shortest. So as long as the 1st wave, or the 3rd wave is longer than the 3rd wave, and then as long as the 3rd wave is longer than the 1st wave, this wave right here can be extended, it can be truncated, it can be anything. As long as you have this wave as shorter than this wave, you have a lot of flexibility with your 5th wave. So because of that, this technically could be very extended down to something like this, okay? It's pretty rare. That being said, with such a violent market, it's absolutely possible. And as you guys see here, let's look at this real quick. If my count is right, which I think it is. I think it makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh, here it is. Yeah. 1, 2. 2. I don't know. I gotta look at this, guys. I don't want to dive in here and really start doing subdivision and stuff. But the point here is, like, as long as the 3rd wave is longer than the 1st wave, your 5th wave can be expanded. And if it is expanded, what you can have here is what's called a articulation candle. And what that means is that essentially this last wick can go beyond all expectations of how incredibly deep it can go. So it's not entirely unreasonable for this candle to completely wipe out every single long that is here. And it just goes through and just absolutely wipes out everything. And that's really what happened back here in March. If we go back real quick, I'm going to show you guys this, because I think this is a really important thing to understand how violent things can get. Now, here we go, March 2020, okay? You guys can see this. This candle, this 2 week or 3 week period, right? It went from essentially, yeah, 65% drop. Okay, 65% drop in the span of 3 weeks. That's pretty damn impressive, right? We've only seen about a 30% drop so far on Bitcoin. And if you go down to the daily, you can see how violent this last day was. Okay, this last day alone was 43% drop, and then the next day went all the way down to 52 days, 52%. So 52% down. That's just incredible. Look at that massive, massive volume in comparison to everything else, right? So lots and lots and lots of sell pressure here. It just absolutely eliminated all the market. So if you were long on this position, you absolutely got liquidated. And if I can find it, there we are. Awesome. And you can see on a low time frame how violent this was. Like, it was just gorgeous. Went down, and this is a span of like 4 hours, and went from 4 hours it went down 22%, and then another 4 hours it went from there all the way down here, another 26% in the span of 4 hours, and it came. Oh no, longer than that. I missed part of the wick. There you go, 35%. It went down 35% in the span of like 4 hours. Okay, incredibly powerful. And you can imagine if you were in this market, which of course I was, it just completely eliminated everyone who was long on this massive drops. And then once it did drop, then it even had another wick all the way up here. So it shot up from down here at 3,800 all the way up to 50. It went 56% up from the low in the span of like 12 hours. Okay. So now not only were the people who were all long got liquidated, if you were short anywhere in here, you also got liquidated trying to get back into this market as well. So essentially anyone who was long or short got just completely annihilated. Now, once this happened though, this was the massive catalyst to the continuation upward. And as you can see, we just continued grinding upwards ever since then. Okay. If you zoom out, you guys get obviously a lot better, but the point here is that articulation candle is what really led to the massive expansion upward. All right. And I think something like this very well may happen. It might come down here and we might have a candle that does drop 26%, 26% like we did before, all the way down and then shoot back up, which would go well below our sweet spot, but would come back down here and test some very major levels. Ooh, this 200 moving average is right here. That is very important. I think this is too big an opportunity to miss. My projections, it's going to come down here at the bare minimum, tap this 200 moving average before it continues back up. I think tapping this breaker is also very likely. So I think something like here, come down here and then rebound. It makes a lot of sense right now. So I'm going to go ahead and make my official call as of right now. It is going to be something like this. Come down here, hit it, continuation up. There we go. I think that's the most likely thing that's going to happen here. So I think if you have any bids anywhere in the 38,000 region, I think you're going to be in a really, really, really good position if you get it. Now, could it come down here and completely go all the way through here, hit the mid-20s? Yeah, it's very possible. I'm not going to say likely, but possible. And if it does, it's going to be extremely violent. A lot of people get messed up, but I do expect a massive articulation candle and a continuation upward afterwards. So yeah, something like this just drops, but then it has a massive reaction upward and just continues up way past its previous drop. So yeah, that's my current expectation for this market. I think that makes the most sense right now. Yep, makes sense to me. Let's keep going on. Let's go to some of these other charts. What are the ones we're looking for? Veda and ADA. Will the BTC drop push these altcoins? Okay, I will talk about all that. Do you feel like the BTC drop will push these altcoins? Yeah, I do. I think it will push them down. That being said, some of our altcoins have held up extremely well. Some have not, but a lot of them actually have, and the total 2 chart really shows that. So if you go over here to the BTC technicals and look at the total 2 chart compared to the total chart, you can see how much healthier the total 2 chart just looks. As a whole, it just looks so much better. It looks a lot healthier. Let's go to hourly chart, actually, 4 hour. Okay, there we go. This is the drop on the total 2 chart. This is the drop on the total chart. You can see it just a lot deeper. So from the all-time high, here to here, 19% down. On the total chart, we're looking at from here to here, 30% down. So the total chart has a 30% drop in the all-time high, and the total 2 chart only has a 19% drop. So alts are holding up really well, and they do have a lot of support here. The total chart, or the Bitcoin chart, is really struggling. So I don't know yet. No matter what, though, I do believe that the BTC pairings on these altcoins will continue to hold if Bitcoin keeps dropping. So yeah. All right, let's see what else. ADA. All right, let's go through ADA. You want to see it? Let's go through ADA, because that's actually one of my first ones on here. So ADA. Let's see. And I really haven't looked at these charts, guys. Like, no bull crap. So give me a second. I got to get my bearing here. So before we had the ADA chart, we had this horizontal resistance. We had a tap, came above, retap on the upside, and then continuation upward. That's absolutely gorgeous. Like, this is perfect price action. Textbook, reclaim a support. Perfect. This is exactly what you're looking for when you're dealing with any sort of a horizontal support reclaim. So yeah, it looks beautiful, and like there's no reason to assume it's going to continue. It's going to go down at this point. So the trend is up. It's very apparent. It even had a solid retest right here, because this is a breaker. Didn't actually touch it, but it got really damn close. So yeah. Oh wait, I don't have a magnet on. It still never touched it, but it got really close. So we got front ran a little bit. Regardless, though, this is a solid breaker. So yeah, looks very healthy. The trend is up. There's no reason to fight the trend. So as long as this thing continues looking healthy, which it does in the USD pairing, let's go to the BTC pairing. Ooh, we are closing our void. Okay, I talked about this well over a week ago. Once we got above here, I said we have a void. The reason why we have this one weekly breaker here, we have one weekly breaker here. I said in between here, there's nothing. I said what's going to happen is we're going to teleport. We'll teleport from this. We're going to teleport from this level to this level, and I think that is pretty damn good for a teleport, right? In 1 week, the BTC pairing has increased by 67%. So 60%. That's teleporting, guys. I don't know what else I can tell you there. So this massive void teleported upwards. Absolutely gorgeous. So ADA is starting to get closer to this resistance level. I do expect to have quite a bit of resistance on there when it reaches it, so be careful on that. But overall, it's very healthy. AAVE is broken above its level. That's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's see where we're at right now. On the daily chart. Absolutely. Look at that rounded bottom. That is a perfectly rounded bottom. It's like a bowl right here, right? When you have a bowl structure like that, it's just building strength in the way up. It's a very healthy level. So it's called a rounded bottom pattern. And the big thing is once we did start getting close to the top, we did have an increase in volume. That's also healthy. So low volume at the bottom of the bowl, high volume at the top. This is gorgeous. Perfect. This thing's going to keep going up. No doubt. No doubt in my mind whatsoever. This looks extremely healthy. Ooh. Is that a test of 200? Yes, it is. That's the 200 moving average. You guys see how it came down here and tapped this level and then continue back up? That is a really good thing. And I'll talk about this in a video I'm going to try to make after this one is done. So awesome. Looks good. Let's go to the US dollar pairing. See if I'm missing anything on this coin. I said right here. Come down here, test this level, continue up. Come down here, test that level, continue up. Beautiful. Yep, it's going to keep going higher. That's all there is to it. Algo. It's holding up pretty damn well. Let's go to the BTC pairing. I'm so happy right now. This looks great. 3 hours and 29 minutes away before we get a close above here. Wait, what level is this? Oh, come on, please. Please be the level. What level is this? What level is this? Weekly. Oh, man, I thought it was something else. I thought it was something else. I was really, really excited. I don't think it is what I think it is. What is this level? Right there, weekly breaker. Damn it. Okay. So this weekly breaker is not officially reclaimed until we get above the in 5 days and 4 hours. However, we are currently trading above it, which is really, really good. So Algo BTC looks really healthy. Let's go to the US dollar pairing. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Okay, we're still stuck in between all this consolidation. So, okay, I thought we were above this consolidation. We're not. My bad on that. I got overexcited. I told you guys, I have not looked at the charts like at all. So I'm like trying to figure this crap out right now, along with you guys. So Algo looks okay. Nothing crazy. Thought it looked a lot better. It still looks okay though. ANKR is finally moving. About damn time. Let's see why it moved. Let's look at this real quick. Okay, I see that. I don't hate that. I think it makes a lot of sense. This doesn't make any sense anymore. But yeah, we broke above this trend line. And now we're continuing up. I like this. Yeah, it looks good. We have a lot of healthy volume on that. ANKR looks pretty damn good. So we have a lot of resistance above us, but overall it looks pretty healthy. BTC pairing. As you guys know, I did make a video over ANKR, so I'm pretty excited to see it popping off. Oh, this looks really good. Okay. Yeah. ANKR looks great. We're in price discovery. We're essentially in price discovery right now. Highest close. So in 3 hours and 27 minutes, we'll have the highest close ever on ANKR on the BTC pairing. That's good. Atom, consolidation pattern looks healthy. Band, consolidating, nothing too crazy. Consolidating on here as well. BAT, BCH, hit this. Ooh, okay. So this is what's called a point of breakup or point of breakout. So came down here, hit this level, has recovered. This is pretty healthy because it did come and retest this level of this breakout. So what I want to see is it come back down in here. Oh, it already came down in here, tapped it. So now we need to see expansion. We need to see expansion here. This is a previous all-time high, came down here, retested it, went back below it, and has tested from the bottom side. Okay. Let's look at the BTC pairing. This looks healthy. This actually looks really healthy. Okay. Whoa. Hold on here. We had this point of breakout, came back down here, tapped it. Oh, I expected it to go down one more. Okay. So it came down here and tapped here. Came back up here, tapped this again. These levels are being respected really, really well, which is what I want to see. I want to see this level being respected. So either it gets above here and we continue up, or we come down here and then come down and retest this level down here. So we're either going to break up if we get above there, or we're going to come back down here, get it below here, and then retest this level, which I believe is a weekly, maybe a daily. Weekly. It's going to be a weekly. Yep, there it is, weekly level. So this weekly level has not really been properly tested. So I want to see it come down here, hit this weekly if possible. That being said, it might just continue on upwards. So not really sure yet. Let's go back on here. Is we miss anything? Looks okay. Looks okay. Looks pretty good, actually. That's a head and shoulders. I like this. 1, 2, 3. That's a head and shoulders. This looks pretty damn good, honestly. Okay. We haven't really talked about this much. This is a head and shoulders pattern I drew out earlier. So you have the left shoulder, the head, right shoulder. Looks pretty solid. I like it. The volume profile looks okay. Not great, but okay. So what I want to see is at this neckline, which we're at right now. This is the neckline. I need to see some sort of reaction. Okay, this whole area is a neckline. You guys can see how it's just like the level it kept hitting. I need to see it bust above here. And if it does bust above here, I think it will have some volume and some power. But I really need to see it get above and close above. So right now, we're testing it again on the daily, 3 hours and 24 minutes. If we're above here, I think it's a very solid buy. If we're not above there, just be careful. But yeah, this looks pretty good actually. The more I look at it, the more I like it. 200 moving average being respected very well. I like this. Yeah, it looks really damn healthy. Okay, Adam. There we are. BNB looks, you know what, pretty good. Not bad. I like the interaction here. You have this level right here. It was tested, came back above, retested, fell through, got back above, retested, and now we're back above it again. So this level is really significant. Right now we're currently above it. So until we get back below it, we assume we're going to continue going up. I like BNB right now. Looks really healthy. Look at this one. Ew, this does not look good. So the BTC pairing looks great. This one is not in the 4 hour at least. Let's see what else we got. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Weekly? Okay. We got a breaker. That's a breaker. If we get a close in 5 days and 4 hours above this level, that's a solid retest and reclaim. So that'd be pretty healthy. So 5 days and 4 hours, if we're above this level, I have to remain bullish. The BTC pairing looks good. The US dollar pairing looks pretty crappy. But if we get above there, I think we have to go bullish all around. So it has to prove itself to us, but it doesn't look that bad. BTC already went over. Over any of this. Comp. Let's see what comp's doing. Comp. Did come back down. Wow, this line's being respected so well. All right, so look, you have a test here. Test, sort of a test, not really. Test, come back above. Test in the bottom, test in the upside. Test again, came up here. Test another time. Like, these trend lines are obviously very significant, right? So test, got back above, test, and test. So 5 tests on this trend line, very solid test. So, I mean, as long as we're above the trend line, like, you have to remain healthy. This is basically what ANKR looked like for a long time. And it looks like, sort of, not really. Sort of have a bit of a channel here, not necessarily, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. But it looks healthy. Let's go to the BTC pairing real quick. Comp is back above this level. That's significant. And this is a daily, weekly level. Wait, weekly. It's not a weekly. 3-day. 3-day level, which closes in 3 hours and 21 minutes. Okay, so if we get the 3-day close above this level, which is currently like right there. If we got a 3-day close above here, that's bullish. Yep, that's bullish. If we get it, 3 hours and 23 minutes, or 21 minutes. So not too bad. I will revisit you in 3 hours and 21 minutes. Doge, I don't care about anymore. I'm done with Doge. I'm sorry, I just can't do it no more. It's way too manipulated. I just don't screw this coin no more. So yeah, not happening. All right, let's see. Hey, no problem at all, Michael. Let's see. You want me to talk about VET, XLM, and XRP? Awesome. No worries at all. I will make sure to do that. Dot. Nothing to really talk about here. ENJ. It's retesting this level again. Nothing too significant. No weekly breakers. 3-day breaker, none either. It just looks really extended. A little terrifying. Yeah, ENJ doesn't look that bad necessarily, but it also doesn't look very good either. So I'm just going to avoid it. I don't like it. Daily, nope. 4 hour, yep. Okay, 4 hour levels. So this is the 4 hour level. Came back down, went back above, came back down, closed below, but did recover it. So it did recover it, which is good. We're stuck within this range. With all the bearish pressure that's been on this, that's been on the market, EOS has held up pretty damn well. So I am a little bit impressed. Go to the BTC pairing. EOS is a beautiful bull flag. Oh, that's gorgeous. Up, consolidation. I like it. Let's go to the daily. I like it, I like it, I like it. Yep. I would love to see it come back down and retest this level. This is a really solid breaker. I don't know if you're gonna get it or not, but if it does come back down here, that'd be an absolute gorgeous play. Regardless though, either buy here or buy right here and just like a little bit here and wait for a breakout. I think either one is a very good opportunity. But you guys know why I like this one so much. It is such a long-term trend line. We broke above it with a lot of conviction. EOS is one of my major players right now. I have quite a bit of it. So yeah, I like it a lot. Ethereum Classic. It is consolidating under resistance. If it is consolidating under resistance, that is a bullish indicator. It's making a bull flag under resistance. We had the impulse up. We had the high volume. It is consolidating. This is a bullish chart. I like it. Ethereum Classic looks good right now. I like it. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I like it. Let's go to the US dollar pairing on the Ethereum Classic chart. Not as sexy of a bull flag, but it's still a bull flag. You really can't argue with that. Oh, 21. Okay, I'm about to say what? Get rid of that. Okay, looks healthy. I don't really have any issue with this. I think it still looks fine. Yeah, I would love to see another drop down at this level because that'd be a really good retest. And that would also coincide with BTC pairing around this level right here. So that drop there would coincide with this drop here. And that would be amazing if we can get it. Maybe not. I don't know. Well, I think it's the ETC. Let's see. Oh, I did mess up. There we go. I was mixing the two charts together. My bad. Yeah. Either way, Ethereum Classic looks good. I like the BTC pairing too much. So, all right. Good. Jimmy H-bar. Yes. Okay, let's talk about this one. I am super bullish on H-bar for many reasons. I love this coin. I love this coin. I love this coin. So, it is my second largest holding right now. This thing held up like a freaking boss. Absolutely held my portfolio up during all the Bitcoin drop. I love this chart. So let's look at it. We came down here and I haven't really done a full breakdown on this stuff yet. It was a fly, sorry. But yeah, like this chart looks absolutely gorgeous, especially on a very high time frame. I really like it. The US dollar pairing looks okay at this level, but the BTC pairing is absolutely gorgeous. Let's just go right to that. I don't even care about this one. The BTC pairing looks amazing. All right, look at this chart. Okay, go back to the higher time frame, and you guys can see how significant this level is. Okay, this breaker was based upon all this interaction happened at this level. Just all the interaction, just absolutely is extremely level. So even though it happened over here, but it consolidated here and waited before it went back up because it's such an important level. So we came up here, we originally bought it, got below it, retested it, came back over here, broke above it, retested it, went back below it, and then after that, we just kept hitting it from the downside. Even when we got above it, we had resistance there, but it kept hitting, couldn't do it. This is the final spot where it broke back down, did a massive drop, recovered, and now we hit it. We're back above, retested it, and exploded off. Gorgeous price action. I'm super happy with this flop. We even have a really strong candle. This right here is the sign that's in the market that we are going to continue going up because it went down, went well below our level, went back up, and it closed very bullishly. That is a very good candle for such a very significant level. Now, you also see how we have a double top here. And once it broke with that double top, that's when it came here. So this chart is just gorgeous. Like this is one you really just want to study on. And you also have this very clear descending trend line. Tap, 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 broke above. This is gorgeous. Like Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we did get above this level. Now, okay, now let's talk about the bad signs about this chart. I bought this right about here again, and I called it on the Facebook group. So you're in the Facebook group, you were probably able to get on this movement. I called it right about here. I said, guys, this chart looks so, no, I called it right here. I said, this chart looks so amazing right now. I bought so much more because I just think it's about to actually explode. And it did. Once it busted up there, it just kept going up. Now I went through here and I broke out this level right here, this level, this level. This was a daily point of breakdown. So let's go over that real quick. Yeah, daily point of breakdown. This is the last candle up before the massive drop. And it also got retested on this one. Over here, this was a 4-hour one, I think. No, weekly. Yes, weekly level. That's a weekly level? Weekly level. Well, the weekly level closed in 5 days and 4 hours. And even then, we did close above both of those levels on the weekly level. So you see that? We closed above each one of those. That was a very bullish sign. So these have now officially been reclaimed since we closed above there on Sunday. So that's really, really good for us. We came up here, tapped this all-time high, or tapped the high, and re-tapped it again. Now here's the only bearish thing about this chart. The only thing I can find bearish is that we went above our previous high and we closed back below it. That's a little bit concerning. That being said, it has reacted positively and we are still consolidating after an impulse. Very clear impulse, lots of volume, shot up, and we have decreased volume on this consolidation. This is gorgeous, guys. Like, I cannot make, like, damn, H-bar looks perfect right now. And you could have played this so well if you were really paying attention. Yeah, perfect. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful chart. Okay. Let's go to Ethereum. Looks all right. Ethereum does not look very good on this chart, guys. It really doesn't. Weekly, nope. 3-day, nope. Okay. The US dollar pairing on Ethereum does not look good. It's above this major level, which I will give it that, but I got to see where this major level is coming from. I can't even tell. This looks pretty bad. Honestly, it does. This looks like a rounded top. This looks like Ethereum's struggling. I think Ethereum's going to have some problems in the next little while. On the US dollar pairing, let's go to the BTC pairing, see how it's looking on there. Yep, I agree. That's our level right there. Yep. Yep. I agree with this. I think my assessment is still accurate on here. This was our weekly level that we reclaimed. And once we reclaimed it, it came up, tapped this level, came up here, but could not close above it. And right now we have 5 days and 4 hours before it can. So I think what's going to happen is going to reject at this level, come back down and re-tap here, and then that will hold. So I think this is a good buy on the BTC pairing. And there is no real good support on the US dollar pairing right now. So basically, whenever the level drops down here, that's the good buy no matter where the US dollar pairing is at. That's how you want to play this level. Yeah. All right, Link. Ooh, this looks good. This looks really good. Okay. This is a clear breaker. We have gotten above that clear breaker. 5 days and 4 hours, we will close above that breaker if we do. Looks good for the daily. Ooh, nice impulse. Nice impulse. Yes, this looks good. I even talked about this last video. I think the last video I did, I think I talked about Link, how healthy it looked. Because you have this consolidation underneath this massive resistance, just like what you're seeing with Ethereum Classic right now. This is exactly what you're seeing with Ethereum Classic. This looks very healthy. So we did bust above. That's perfect. Weekly level, I want to see it above there. Let's look at the US dollar pairing. Link. Ooh, let's see what we're looking at. Ooh, this is gorgeous. Okay. That's a daily level. Went back into it, closed inside of it. However, we have shot up from that level. Considering all the bearish pressure we have on this market, Link is holding up like a beast. I like this coin. Yep, I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. I think we'll continue going up. Let's look at Litecoin. Ew, we have fallen pretty harshly. We came back in and retested that weekly level, didn't we? Yes, we did. We came back in, tested that weekly level, which was a very major weekly level, and we are currently above it. 5 days and 4 hours, as long as we stay above it, that's a solid retest. That looks really good, actually. Look at the BTC pairing on it. We're above our key level. Guys, Litecoin's looking good right now. Damn. How do I decide what all I'm going to buy right now? Lake looks good. Ethereum Classic looks good. EOS looks good. HBAR looks good. Litecoin looks good. Damn. Okay. Mana. Don't really care about it. Matic. Whoa. What in the hell happened here? All right. Let's dive in on this. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. 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 What is going on? All right. So, yeah. I think it's safe to say the bearish divergence wasn't validated. Yep. I think that's safe to say. I thought it was going to drop down here. Obviously, Matic said, nope, I'm going to keep going up. And it did. A lot of volume. A lot of... and no, I did say the up overall direction is up on here. Because this did look very healthy. But, yeah, this looks good, guys. Yeah. We're in price discovery, like, by a lot, right? Oh, yeah. Not even close. Okay, that's ridiculous. Matic looks amazing right now. Yep, looks healthy. Let's go to the US dollar pairing. Matic is like, what dip are you talking about? We don't even have any dips around here. Ooh, okay, so the US dollar pairing matched really well, actually. So I drew this right here, and it came down here and retested down here. Hit that 4-hour breaker, continue back up. I'll take that. And just continue back up. Yeah, like it looks healthy. Now, it also looks pretty extended. That being said, like, you let your winners run, and you cut your losses early and let your winners run. This is obviously a winner, so I would not be looking necessarily to sell at this point. But just understand that we don't really know where it's going to go because it's in what's called price discovery. When you get to price discovery, still in your hands and let that sucker ride, man. Like, I wouldn't be looking to really sell right now. But whenever it does have some weakness, when it does start dropping, then we want to look to sell on the retest from the downside. It's called a bearish retest. I'll be making videos of that soon. I got a lot of videos I got to make. I think I'm going to call into work tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm not feeling too good. Matic, BTC. Oh, man. Yep. I'm not going to go over that. Raven is starting to show some life. Okay, Raven. I see you. That's a clear impulse. We have a corrective structure. It came down, retested the point of breakout. See right there? That's the point of breakout. Came down here, retapped it, and continued back up. That was pretty damn healthy. All right, Raven, I see you. Please, please, please. I have a lot of Raven. I've been holding this coin for a long time. It's one of my bags, so I like to see where it's at. It looks to be pretty healthy. Has a shit ton of potential, but it has definitely disappointed me in the past. So we'll see what happens here. No, maybe, I don't know. All right, nothing else on that one. All right, Vet. I think, Blake, you still here? I'm going over Vet for you now. Going down, right down my list, things to do. So, Vet BTC. Let's see how we are doing on this. This right here is the massive consolidation block. All that massive purple, this is the massive consolidation. That's the one you have to be concerned about. Oh, okay, there we go. We're currently above it. Daily doesn't really have much. 4-hour. It looks healthy. I don't see any real problems with it necessarily, but it's nothing really sticking out. Now, the overall macro structure of this looks really, really good. Because this is I would say, good impulse with a corrective structure, which should be realistically followed by another impulse up. That makes sense to me. So impulse, corrective structure, impulse up. I like that. I think that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, we have a lot of work to do here, but the overall macro structure looks very healthy. Let's go to the US dollar pairing, see what we see here. Vet. There it is. Ooh, oh, that tapped it. Okay. I want to see that level tapped again. Yes. Yes, I want to see that tapped again. I think coming down here and re-hitting this would be very healthy. Sweeping this low would be even healthier. So coming down here, hitting there, reversing would be absolutely gorgeous. That's what I want to see. I want to see it come down here, tap this level, and continue back up. I think that would be the momentum and that we need to continue going upwards. And if we get that drop on Bitcoin, that actually might happen. So the macro structure looks healthy. I think if you buy and hold, you'll be okay. Just understand that it's very possible we have more to dip on this. Okay, let's go to XLM like you were talking about. So you wanted to go over VET, XLM, and XRP. Awesome. Those are my next, like VET, XLM, XRP. Let's see what we got on here. Weekly, XLM. Back above. This looks healthy on the weekly chart. Let's go to the daily. This is the level I wanted to see hold. And it did get above it, but it crashed back below it. Gosh, it's just violent. This coin's been so violent lately. Okay. Damn. This is, I don't know. Do you think it's significant? It might be. I don't know. This might be a significant level. I think if we close, because we did go below it, but we came back up and retested it. So maybe this is the level it needed to really test. And it hit it here, and it also hit it here. It closed back above it. This is a very ugly daily candle. Yeah, very ugly daily candle. The US dollar pairing looks okay, guys. This looks okay. It looks okay. I don't have anything else but that to really say about the US dollar pairing. Let's look at the BTC. And this one is XLM. Ooh, okay. All right, I see you. I see you. I see you, VET, or XLM. There it is. Okay. This is why it's very important to check both charts. 1, 2, 3. Busted above it, came back down, re-hit it, continuation upwards. Looks good. What are we resisting off of right now? We are resisting off of this weekly breaker right here. Look, weekly breaker right there. Okay, this is our resistance. You guys see that? It's going down, came back up, continuation down. This is the weekly breaker. This is the spot where it's having resistance at. And that specifically, even more resistance because it came down here, up, came back down here, up again, and then continuation down. This is the massive weekly breaker. This right here is going to be the very consolidated level that we're especially worried about. And so far, we have resisted off that level pretty damn well. So yeah, that's our level we have to get above. This is a very healthy sign. I like that. I think it's going to consolidate some more here because the US dollar pairing looks okay, but not great. Yeah, looks okay, but not great. I think we're going to have some struggling here. We're probably going to match whatever Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin goes up, this will go up. If Bitcoin goes down, this will go down. I don't really think it's going to do too much in this area, though. All right, XRP. This right here is my money maker. This is the one I have the most of. And yeah, I love this coin. This has been saving my butt during this bear market. It's been awesome. This has completely saved my butt. All right. There's a lot going on here because I chart this a lot because this is like the one that I have the most money in. So obviously I want to make sure I follow this really well. Uh-oh, don't crash. All right, cool. Let's go to the 4 hour. Where I guess it a lot clearer. You have this downtrend, broke above. Have this downtrend, broke above, retested. So we're continuing upwards. So downtrend, broke above, downtrend, broke above. pretty damn healthy price action here. We have a daily. Yes. Daily block here, daily block here. Extend that across. It's been respected very, very well. This is a very clean chart. I really thought it might have gone down here on this drop. It did not get there. We got front ran and it continued back up. So, yeah, looks really damn good. Ooh. Okay, I see you. So this is our last level. Get above here, moon time. Yep, get above here, moon. That's where we're at right now. Let's go to the BTC pairing. Oh, baby, we are touching it. Oh, man, it's so close. All right, let's see where we're at right now. Okay, I see you. Where is this from? There she is. 3-day level, right here. Okay, 3-day breaker. 3-day closes in 3 hours and 58 minutes. It closes above there, moon time. Closes below there, we might be waiting a little bit. Close above there, moon time. Down here, wait a little bit, right? That's how important this close is. This is a big. Oh, it's above it right now. Oh, come on, guys. This is like my moneymaker right here. Oh, come on. That'd be great if we got it. All right. Okay, so XRP looks amazing. ZEC. Let's go back and see why I'm in this right now. Because if you go down to the, that works, 3-day. See, 1, 2, 3. Got it back up, and we just barely retapped it and hopefully continue back up, right? You can see on the log chart, it matches. On the BTC pairing, it does not. It looks very similar to like Ethereum Classic over here. What you see, this is a log chart, right? So on the log chart right here, how far it exploded upwards. But if you go over here, you can see it's really not that much. Oh, wait, that's a bad example. There we go. It's not that much in comparison to the entire structure. But if you look at the log chart, it looks like it's almost all the way done. So yeah, Ethereum Classic, you can see how much further we have to rock. Yeah, we're just right there, guys. ZEC looks great. It's probably like my 4th or 5th largest holding right now. And yeah, looks great. Let's go to the US dollar pairing. I know it was struggling this weekend. Ooh, that's an ugly structure. Let's see what we got here. Impulse up, consolidation. I don't like this consolidation. I don't think it looks that healthy. That being said, it also doesn't look that bad either. It's just ugly choppiness here. So I would like it to make more of a choppiness down. It's actually chopping up, which is not really the healthiest thing. But the BTC pairing looks so incredibly good right now. I'm okay with living with what it looks like on the US dollar pairing. So that's the risk that I'm willing to take. So, all right, cool. All right, I went through the charts. I went through all the coins, all the ones I really want to go over. I hope that really helped you guys out. If you guys have any questions, now's the time. That being said, overall, I'm doing the market dropped like 30%. Around 30% Bitcoin dropped, right? My portfolio balance is only down like maybe 8%. Why? Because I'm looking out for those opportunities like I'm just showing you guys. So even though I'm well diversified, I'm looking out for different opportunities I can move my coins into for safe harbor during these drops. And it's worked out really well. So what I'm doing right now is I'm stacking BTC value because once BTC starts taking off, then the US dollar value will take off. So this is the time to be stacking up BTC value, not buying BTC, but really increasing the amount of BTC you could buy with your total portfolio. So hope that makes sense. But if you guys have questions, let me know. That's about an hour, about an hour, so not too bad. I'm gonna try to do another video tonight. It's gonna be over moving averages and how to utilize them. It's one of my favorite indicators. I think it'll blow your mind how useful they are. I promise you. This is the one that people always are like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. It's basically cheating when you're trading. It's a cheating tool. So stick around. Obviously, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Like it, comment, I want all that good stuff. I want to see what you guys want to say. I do respond to all the comments. I promise you I do. And outside of that, I'm going to let you guys go. If you have any questions, like always, let me know. See you guys.